So, hi, this is Chiu, and how are you?
I'm good,
You're
yeah.
good. And thank you for your time to have the interview with me. And so, at the beginning, I'll ask, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name's Rose. I'm 21 years old. I'm an art student at Goldsmiths. Yeah, and I live in South London, but I go out in East London.
Is it around New Cross area?
Yeah, New Cross. Yeah, that's where I live.
Yeah. And so, how would you describe the relationship between you and the clubs in here?
Well, as soon as I moved to London, I felt completely at home. Like, as soon as I went out, it just felt, even though I wasn't from here, that I found my home, like, out in the club scene, and just the way it's just an open forum for expression, so I just felt right at home.
Okay. And how do you decide which nightclub you're going during the weekend?
Well, you've got to try everything once, I think, but generally whatever has the biggest buzz on Facebook, I think. Like, you know, if you hear a lot about it on the internet, it's definitely going to be bigger than something smaller. But I'll give everything a try, like.
Okay. And do the clubs in here influence you make your decision to come to the East End rather than go to like Center or?
Yeah, definitely. Just the fact that if you go to one club and it's shit, you can walk down the street and go to another.
Yeah,
so
sure.
like it's easy to get around. Like just in a practicality way, it's better to be around East.
Okay. And well, have you ever been to Dawson Superstore?
Yeah.
And do you have a good time there, or what's your experience there?
I did when it first opened. I thought it was really cool, but now it's getting like I think a bit too busy. Like
sure.
you know, no one wants to. Yeah, you can't get to the bar. Who wants to be there? Like, but I think it's a cool venue.
Alright. And the next one, do you consider that people are particularly stylish around this area?
Yeah, I think everyone's kind of posing a little bit, you know, making a bit more of an effort, but you can kind of tell who's posing to be seen and who's just dressing, you know, for themselves.
Yeah. And would you say that you have a similar dress style with your friends?
No.
No.
That's the thing is that, like with my friends, we all like completely different things, but we all like to have a good time. So we can all dress as differently as we want. It's not like a gang culture, like a, you know what I mean? It's anything you want rather than a set standard or a set style.
So do your clothes represent any particular attitude that you want to show or want to let other people? Or just?
Not really, I just dress for myself, whatever I feel comfortable in, like whatever I think is going to look, you know, good, really. Not trying too hard to show anything, you know.
Yeah. And would you say that different clubs have different atmosphere?
Yeah, I think so. Depends on where you go.
And do you find like you will behave differently depending on the atmosphere in the club? Or you will just keep your attitude like you're always
I think wherever I go, I want to have a good time. It depends. If somewhere's a bit more upmarket, it's hard to show yourself because it's a bit more inhibiting. If there's, I don't know, if there's a certain snobbiness about it. Like I don't really like places like that. I just like it where it's like cheap and you can have fun and be yourself, not where it's really expensive or really cozy.
Yeah.
You know.
And well, have you ever had your photo taken by the photographer in the nightclub?
Yeah.
And do you like having your photograph being taken?
Definitely. Like when you're hungover on a Sunday, it's really nice to go through like what we did last night and like see your photo. Like if you feel like shit and it's like okay, at least get a nice picture.
Yeah. So so when the photographer wants to take a photo of you, you will be really pleased. You're pleased that she or he appreciate your look.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, that's all. Thank you very much for your talking. Can you help me to sign the sheet? Because I mean, there's